I'm Shan, and I want to introduce about what I've been doing since many years into a journey of business transformation. Business transformation has it has a lot of aspects and a lot of angles to it. One of the big complexity of business transformation is the amount of complexity it has, which has been layered into the organization in a way that is very hard to understand. It is like me asking, how does the body produce energy out of your food, right? So the amount of actions that goes through, the amount of things that has to happen just to understand that is a huge complexity. In a similar way, organizations today have a very complex structure. The dependency of external, internal products, systems, data, customer, supplier, sustainability factors, challenges, competition, all of that causes companies to transform. And what I've been doing is implementing a practice of transformation as usual. What that means is transformation is an ongoing thing as a part of business as usual. And if you don't transform, you're going to get stuck, and there's always a problem of losing out and not taking the next leap forward. So, the tool that I've been working on is called Modus. We call it as the Modus Enterprise Transformation Platform, and it has various aspects to it. We start with a strategy modeler where we understand how business model comes together, how value chain comes together, and we do a greater impact analysis end to end across the value chain. We have dynamic workflows where we see all of the overlays, touch points together, layer after layer, and then we drive something called as the pillar in the portfolio initiatives, looking deeper into the change aspects of things, and then the responsibility of teams, stakeholders, and users in terms of how we achieve the transformation on an ongoing basis. So that's like a starter, and after that comes critical things such as building your target operating models, setting up your live operating model, managing your portfolio structures. Now these portfolio structures can be tens of portfolios, hundreds of pillars, thousands of programs, and 10,000 projects. So it can be a massive initiative. On top of it, you also can have a number of operating models, right? You can have an operating model at a group level, you can have an operating model at a department level, or a category level, or even a function like supply chain or warehouse, etc. So when you bring all of this together, you get a gist of the complexity that comes in play. And some of these portfolios, what we have is about nearly 400 to 500 assets, and these assets are heart of everything. It tracks everything what's happening. It understands all the interconnected dependencies. When you do something, it automatically highlights where the impacts are. So all of that intelligence is built in. And then comes the thing about skill development, people change, organizational change, and also the inner human development. And the inner human development is about your behavior, your values, your network, and ultimately driving your sense of responsibility to the organization. Right? So if you look as a whole, you see all of these four quadrants coming together, which is your strategy modeler, your operating model, your change, managing your skills and capability, and then your inner human development. So when you have all of those four things together, interconnected, then you have the game of transformation as usual. On top of it, you then can introduce things such as intelligent chatbot, intelligent role bots, mobile pulse apps, which we have already have in our Modus platform. This gives you an ability for you to really, it becomes like a buddy bot where you can understand and do things in a quick and a fast way. So, Modus Enterprise Transformation is going to be a journey which will revolutionize the way enterprise manage change. It's not about having one ERP or one system, because you can have as many. We are agnostic of who does what, etc. What we care is about centralizing all of this as an organization, learning. It's like the pulse of the organization that we try to learn. People come, people go, the knowledge is lost. What we do is keep that knowledge intact and always guide the users, the third-party vendors, the SI partners, suppliers, teams, to start with something great on hand, rather than spending time in all the complex activities that has to be done in order to take the leap forward. So it's that foundation that we set, and that is called Transformation as Usual platform. Yeah. And in Modus, we have now structured this across various industries, and you can take this up at any level, at a process level, at a change level, at a project level, and look at all the benefits that it can provide. So I would recommend you having a look at the website. It's called www.modustransformation.com, where you would see all of the details, what I've been speaking about. Thanks. Shan.